As you know, we don't have an RV yet, but I'm trying to build us a little camper here, so I'm going to show it to you 10 minutes at a time. Hope you enjoy what you're about to see. Hope this doesn't end up to be me. Well, good morning, everybody. And it is. It's starting to sprinkle again. Ain't that nice? Ain't no tools on there. Because I'm working on this bench. Look at it. It's all messed up. I'm building my control panel for the camper. I'll show you the front of it later, but what I'm doing is I'm putting in my fuse box, and I'm putting getting it all ready for wire. I got wire ordered. It'll come. What I got is 2 switches here. One will be going to the lights. One will be going to the pump. This one here goes to the water pump. And that's also, these switches, I can have 4 things hooked up to each one, but I can only have one on at a time because it's a rocker. It's like that one right there. So I had a bunch of those, so I'm using them. And I made my little box here. First time I've ever used super glue to hold something together, and it seems to be working quite well. So that's what we're doing today. There's your 60 seconds for the starting this day off. Matter of fact, it's 60 seconds and 15. Wow, good morning, everybody. What a sunny day for a change. We haven't seen that sun in a while. Seen it peeking through, but man, that's bright today. And I think I'm going to have to do something about these leaves today. Just talked to Vicky. I think we're going to put a little garden in through there. So I'm going to take all these leaves, put them over there, then we'll rototill them into the ground. It's not going to be, I don't know what we're going to put there for sure. I know some raspberry plants and stuff like that right along there this spring. So I'm going to have to get these leaves picked up. But I had to run over to Twin Falls yesterday because I put a bid in on a wheelbarrow. Well, I put a bid in a lot of this stuff, but if I don't get it for what I want to pay, I ain't going to get it. But we got this one. $15 for that wheelbarrow. And that is going to be turned into a project. You'll see it later. That's going to be stripped down. I'm just using parts off of it, but it's a good, solid body on the thing. It's, $15, you can't beat that. The wood is rotten, and I mean, it's going away, but I'm not going to use any of the wood, I don't think. I'll have to see what happens when we get through the project. Matter of fact, when we picked it up, I thought, well, the tire isn't even all the way flat. That's a bonus. You know how them are. Oh, anyway, we're waiting on wires for this thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and install this in. I got some other little things to do on the camper today. I'll throw them on there also, but there's a couple minutes of what we're going to be doing and what's happening this morning. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. Next 60-second clip coming up right now. You guys, you recognize anything on here? I thought I had 4 of these. Those are off my Harley-Davidson taillight, well, the license plate lights. You put them on your, back in the day. I thought I had 4, I did not. So I used the 2 I did have. And this is the way the pump, the box, electrical box will look. I'm still waiting on some wires before I can hook it up in the RV. But I wanted to show you how it's going to work. This one, L, is for lights, so you're going to flip it up that way. That'll come on. Then I'll hook some more lights up, and when you flip it down there, those lights will come on. It may be for the front lights and then the rear lights. I don't know. I'm going to put some LEDs, I think, in there. It might get fancy. This one here is for the pump. I turn this on. The pump will come on, the water pump will. When I don't want the water pump on, I can turn it down to here, and I think I'll hook that up to a fan in the ceiling. But I don't know yet, so I haven't put any initials with that. That's how that's going to work or look. And then it'll all hook up to that pipe and sit over there in the corner, and it'll be Velcroed down so I can pull it apart, get to the fuses, whatever I need to. That's the way that'll be. There's 90 seconds of what that's going to look like. We're going to put a GFCI in the RV, one plug-in, one 110 plug-in, and it's going to, you know, how it fits together, blah, blah, blah. So if I happen to have something plugged into there and it screws up, it'll pop this, because I don't have a fuse board for the 110. This will be the only 110 outlet in there, but I've got to cut a hole, put that in, then you know how this works. Then bolt that in, and there it is. I'm going to do that right now. I'll show you what it looks like when we get her in there. Oh, I guess I could finish up a few more seconds on that one. This is going to go on the toolbox. If you remember, I had one of these on the other toolbox where my generator's set. I'm going to put this on the outside so I can run a cord in and out of the toolbox to run that and everything else that it's going to be. I'll have a charger on the battery in there too. Hopefully. I'm trying to bid on one on the line right now. There's the plug-in installed. I didn't want it on the ground. I didn't want it up high. I wanted it right in the middle, so that's where I put it. We can be able to reach stuff with a cord up to here. We can reach, put a electric heater in here if we needed to. It's just going to be a perfect spot. And with the GFI, it will, if something happens, it'll trip it off. Now we got to go outside and hook up the rest of it. This is wired in, it's done. But I got to hook up the stuff in to get the juice to this other end of the wire. So there you go. That's done. Hey, if you don't have one of these little tools, I got this at Harbor Freight. A little, I don't know what they call it, a little vibrating thingamajig. But it comes in so handy for all kinds of things. If you don't got one, pick it up. I'm sure you'll be sending me a message saying, that's wonderful. Okay, 60 seconds. Let's see what else we got. Well, the outside is done. So let me give you the plan. The battery box, it fits right here. This cord is going to come out and go right through here and feed everything inside the house. But I'm also going to have a battery charger out here. And if I do, then I'll put a splitter out here before it goes in there so I can feed juice into here and into there at the same time, if it makes sense. It'll go, because I'll have a charger sitting here, plug it in, charge up the battery at the same time I'm sending juice into the house. And that's the way she looks. It's all sealed up and caulked. I got the door propped open right now because I don't want it to stick to any of the caulking, just in case I got a little dab of it anywhere it ain't supposed to be. But there, that part's done. Let's find something else to do now. I just wanted to show you what we, see if this makes sense to you. That's how the wire's going to come. They're coming out from underneath here. This is the power wires from the battery, green and black. I did because I'm using red other places. I don't want to get it confused. Green is go, black is ground. And now I got other wires to run up through here. Still waiting on wiring. But that's how that's going to work. I'm going to fasten that up here with a, some kind of a holder of some sort. Then the roof hopefully will come up here and hide that. If not, I can add another little piece. But there'll be wiring coming up all the way from here, all the way up through to run the lights and a fan and all that stuff that'll be installed in here. But that's what that's all about right there. We got a lot of stuff done today. Part of it was just raking leaves in the backyard. You've seen all that. Man, there's a lot of leaves around here. But I also just made this little thing here because I got wire coming. I need some place to put it. So I made that. You've seen what I've done in the other camper and stuff. And I'm going to call it a day. Like I said, I only do about 6 hours a day, and that's plenty for me. Wire should be here, hopefully, in a few days. We can finish that up. I did get a light mounted. I'll show you that, maybe. Hang in here. That's how that'll work. But I do have a heavier duty wire somewhere that goes into the generator. I don't know where the heck it is. I'll find it. I'll run across it. But anyway, here's the light. I wanted to show you the light. We got it installed. I'm putting connectors on everything, so if anything breaks, I can just unconnect it and put something new on there. We don't know what we're doing with the ceiling yet. It's going to have insulation in it, but I don't know what kind of board I'm going to use, because this is 10 foot 8 inches long. No support back there, but I can put that in there. But we got this spot right here, a curve. I don't know how talented I am on that. But that's in there, and that'll just run, wires run over, come down through here, join in with this right here, and then go into the control box. So we got that in there, and cleaned out the floor again. Oh, I took out, oh man, I couldn't believe this. Where'd they go? Where did I put those? There they are. Okay, this is what came in this rig. This was holding your Harley in, or your motorcycle, or whatever. That's all there is to it. 2 little screws that go down into the wood floor. What the heck are they? What are they even in there for? They ain't gonna hold nothing. So we got to figure out something on that. And they got to be moved up, because this is where the bike stand will sit. I may build another one. I got an idea on a recessed one in the floor, so I don't have to carry this one around with me. I can because I have to take it out. Of course, I have to take the bike out too, so what's the deal? But anyway, the recessed, these things need to go up here somewhere. But they ain't going to just bolt into the dang wood, that's for sure. I may drill through everything and plate them if I can't find steel stud. I don't think there's a steel runner through there anywhere. I'm going to have to notch up that door right there so that'll swing on it. Right there, you can't see it, but that's where the swing pattern of the door is. I don't want this right here in the middle, because then you're going to trip on it. I'm going to trip on it every time I go in there. Well, that got a little longer than I wanted it to, but I wanted to show you what we got done and maybe figure out something else. Yeah, that works. I've been using it. So that's it. That's 3 minutes. That'll be the end of this video for today. You guys have a great one, and so will I. Look at that yard. No leaves. Oh, that was a lot of work. Got a bunch of them blown off of here, but I just blow them over to here. See you later, guys.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Hey, you know what to do. Subscribe. Leave me a comment. I really read every one of them.
And with any luck at all, I'll see you back here in 48 hours with a brand new video.